Hey guys, Archie unemployed. Archie unemployed. And if your money is a bit tight, I highly recommend the Domino's $5 pepperoni. Amazing bang per buck. Hi guys, Paul Pluta on the Paul Pluta channel. Today I'm doing review C21. And before I start this review, let's do a quick wristwatch check. I'm wearing the Rolex Submariner 16613. This is the last model before the ceramic. This is the V serial number. Very, very cool piece. Okay, let's jump straight in. This is a review for Joey. Here we go. Hello, Arch. I have had you review my collection before, but since then, I've added the Tudor GMT. A little about me as a refresher. I'm a 32-year-old professional working in wealth management and private banking, whatever the fuck that bullshit is. Lives in Southern California, own my own condo, have a stable job. I don't collect much or buy nice things except for watches. I've been trying to slowly but surely build a respectable collection with quality watches in the $4,000 to $5,000 price range. Now his collection, here we go. Number one, Tudor GMT. Went on a wait list in early 2018 and was one of the first called from the AD. I was surprised at the weight and thickness, but it didn't stop me from buying it. Nice piece. Number two, Omega, man on the fucking moon. This was one of the first watches I bought a few years ago. After doing some research, I think you can't go wrong starting a collection with this relatively affordable but quality and respectable piece. Number three, ArchieLuxury Master Control. Bought this as my primary work watch to go well with a suit. JLC is probably my second favorite brand behind Vacher and Constantine, and I will add a Reverso at some point down the road, but this JLC Master Control has been fantastic to wear almost daily. And then we've got a Rolex date circa 1967. Grandfather bought this from an AD in 1967 and it was handed down to me. I wear it to work in a suit from time to time. It's a bit small at 34mm, but it is incredibly sentimental. It has incredible sentimental value, and I invested in a high-end strap to do it justice. Not sure what direction to go with my next piece, although I'm strongly considering an IWC Ingenua, Breitling Navitimer Mont Brilliant, Rolex GMT Batman, or a Rolex Sub. What are your recommendations for my next edition besides Rolex Sport, since I know you'll recommend that first and foremost? Okie dokie. Well, thank you very much for the paid review. Let's just have a little bit of a probe before we look at recommendations. Let's have a look at this collection. So we've got a Rolex Pepsi GMT. That's a very, very cool watch. Very cool watch indeed. I think that's a great addition. In that price point, nothing competes, and it's cool and it's trendy. You've got an Omega Speedmaster, man on the fucking moon. Great, great, great piece. I know I've got a fan who's a lawyer who earns big, big money, and his first ever watch was a Speedmaster, man on the moon. So you can't go wrong with that. Doesn't matter how magnificent your collection becomes, the Omega Speedmaster man on the moon is a great entry point. You've then got the ArchieLuxury Master Control. Very beautiful, subtle dress watch. You've got your grandfather's Rolex date. That's really cool. Very, very cool to have that. To have a piece I mean, my grandfather was searching for cigarette butts in 1967. I mean, Jesus Christ. That's pretty good to have that. I can tell you that, Joey. Okay, so what do I think then? I think you got to start off a really nice collection. Very nice collection indeed. I gotta say it to you. I gotta tell you. Rolex, Rolex, Rolex. Most high-end lawyers in my country, what do they buy? Two-tone bluesy. It's a successful person's watch. That's how it is. You're in wealth management, which is a bit of a bullshit industry. Get a fucking Rolex. Okay? I gotta tell you, the IWC Ingenua, yes. Superb watch. I had probably the best, the 3227. Had the in-house movement. It was when IWC was chasing the dream that they could make a watch to compete against the Royal Oak at a Rolex price. IWC since that time has completely fucked it up. They've fucked it up. Mine was in-house. The next model became ETA, then Sellita. And then IWC went on this stupid... The Ingenua was a scientist, an engineer's watch. Ingenua, engineer. It was the answer to... It was IWC. They actually came out with antique magnetic watch before the Milgauss Rolex came out. They beat it by a year. They were groundbreaking. What does the dickhead CEO at IWC do? They decide to make IWC into motorsport line of watches. So they brought out chronographs. They really fucked up what they were doing. As a result, IWC at the moment has atrocious resale value. And why do they have atrocious resale value? Because a lot of them have a fucking Sellita movement in them. Now, I got nothing against the Sellita movement, but if you're paying thousands of dollars, you don't want a fucking Sellita or even an ETA movement in it for that sake. It's fucking crazy. It's fucking crazy. So I would give IWC the big berth. Unless you're buying used. If you want to buy used, the 3227 that I had was an amazing watch. That was a great watch. Very top heavy, 42.5 mil, very thick, little bit top heavy. So you tend to ding it into walls and fucking poles. That's what that tends to happen because it's so top heavy. The Breitling Navitimer Mont Brilliant. That's a great watch. You would not want to buy Breitling new. Absolutely atrocious resale. I cannot stress enough. See, people in wealth management took over Breitling and they completely fucked the brand up. Okay, I cannot stress this enough to you there. Breitling, you do not buy brand new. You do not. A lot of the Breitling Navitimers have a 7750 Valjoux movement in them. For the money Breitling's asking, it should be in-house. You want the B01 movement. Now, if you look at the model number of Breitling, if it's an A and then something, that's a non-in-house. That's like an ETA or whatever the fuck they're using. If it's an AB, that signifies it's their in-house movements. Would I buy a Mont Brilliant? I actually like the Mont Brilliant. There's a couple different variations of the Mont Brilliant. But my advice to you is stay the fuck away. It's not a good investment to make. Okay? It's not a good investment. It's fucking lousy. It's fucking lousy. Give you an idea of how lousy Breitling is. I had a Breitling Super Ocean 42 mil, Super Ocean Heritage 2 with the in-house movement. It's got the Tudor movement. The dealer sold it to me. Okay, I'm a little bit of a celebrity. They give me, the best price they can. Half of new. It was 3 days fucking old. Breitling has atrocious retention of value. If you're going to buy it used, it's not too bad. But if you're going to buy it new, don't fucking get Breitling. Which then leaves us to, what else do you get then? Well, let me tell you. Rolex, Rolex, Rolex. Rolex, you can buy a Rolex. You get a Steel Sports Rolex. I mean, it's all very well for you to say, what are your recommendations for the next edition besides Rolex Sports? Well, the reason I recommend Rolex Sports is because it fucking retains its value. You buy a Rolex Sports, you buy a Milgauss. You're going to retain your value. You buy a no date sub, retain your value. You buy a sub date, retain your value. You even buy a bluesy, you're going to retain. That's why the fuck do you think I sold off? I had a beautiful collection. I sold off my Pan 24. I had a Tudor Black Bay with the in-house movement. And I had, what else did I fucking have in divers? Tudor, Black Bay. Oh, and the Breitling Super Ocean. Why the fuck do you think I sold those three off? To get a Rolex instead of a discount diver, I wanted the premium diver. So it works like this. You've got a collection, it's starting to look nice. You need to add some Rolex backbone. Okay? Add some Rolex backbone. That's what I honestly would say. Now, why do I say that? Because you're going to have value retention. You start buying these obscure... I love IWC. I love the brand. They're a bunch of fucking cunts. What they've done to the brand is a disgusting mess. Breitling, it's a bunch of bankers. You work with these cunts. You know how filthy and nasty these sons of bitches are. I don't need to explain it to you. You need to add more Rolex backbone. That's what we need to do. If I were you, get into Rolex, man. Now, I know it's boring. Everyone says Rolex, Rolex, Rolex. But the reason is, man, is because you buy Rolex, they retain their value. You're going to start, you're going to do very well out of it. And that's what I want to see you do, man. You're 32. I don't want you to be disappointed in me giving you a bum steer. I could say, yeah, get the Ingy. Yeah, good idea. Yeah, get the Breitling. But that'd be wrong. It'd be morally wrong because you're going to lose your fucking money. You're going to do your ass. You're going to do your fucking shirt. That's what you're going to do, man. Come on. Rolex. Drink the Kool-Aid. Rolex retains value. You buy Rolex Sports, Steel Sports pre-owned. You basically hold the watch. You get it for free. You sell it, you get your money back. It's like you've had it for free. So, the miracle of Rolex, that's the world we live in, okay? I'm not trying to be nasty, not trying to be mean. I just want to tell you the truth, Joey. So, when you ask me what should you do, add Rolex backbone. The next watch I would get would be add Rolex Steel Sports. Get a couple. Get a sub, no date. Get a Batman, sure. Or an Explorer 2. Add an Explorer 1. Add a Milgauss. Add Steel Sports Rolex. You're going to thank me for it, okay? I know it's a bit boring. You've got enough diversification there. Add the backbone. Add the Rolex backbone. And I'm telling you now, man, you will thank me in the years to come. I'm Paul Pluta. This has been a paid review. Tell me what you fuckers think. Remember, like, subscribe, tell your fuckwit friends, and don't be afraid to put a few nasty comments down below. Paid reviews keep me full-time. $50 for a paid review. And if you keep getting paid reviews done, I'll keep making them. See you later, fuckers.